What's up, everybody? Welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It is a beautiful Sunday evening here in Findlay, Ohio. Today it hit about 78 or 79 degrees in mid-November, so that's definitely a victory considering we did have some snow flurries right after Halloween. So it was a beautiful day. I was out in the yard getting a lot of stuff done. Now I'm back in the house getting ready for a work week to begin and going to celebrate with a beer. The beer I have today is Ohio City Oatmeal Stout from Great Lakes Brewing Company. I noticed when I went in the store today that all of the Christmas beers are out already. I mentioned this the other day, but it seems like they've all hit the shelves from all different kinds of breweries. The seasonal market with beers is getting really kind of weird in my opinion. Stuff's coming out earlier and earlier than ever, and it just seems kind of odd. Now, I usually don't complain when the Oktoberfest hit the shelf. I saw them, I think it was mid-July, this past year. I saw the Oktoberfest stuff on the shelves already, and I was thrilled. I'm not usually a big fan of summer beers. They tend to be too citrusy and light and not really for me. But I just picked up my last Oktoberfest, I guess, yesterday, and I still saw some on the shelves. So that season seems to be expanding. I'm seeing the Christmas stuff out even earlier, so maybe this is going to be a trend going forward. The seasonals, instead of only being there for a short period of time, are going to have this kind of extended window. So I guess we'll have to see what happens going forward. So anyway, Ohio City is an oatmeal stout, and this is from Great Lakes Brewing. They're in Cleveland, Ohio. I've had a lot of Great Lakes beers over the years. I kind of like them as a brewery. I think they do a pretty good job overall. Some of the stuff they do is kind of unique and tied to the history of the city of Cleveland. So for example, they do a beer called Burning River, which I guess celebrates the infamous events of 1969, when the Cuyahoga River literally caught on fire due to pollution and other stuff. They do Eliot Ness, which is named after obviously the famous lawman Eliot Ness. I know a lot of people probably associate him with Chicago and stuff like that, but he has a long and storied career in Cleveland as well. I think it was 1930s. Yeah, he was picked as the director of safety of Cleveland, stayed there for many years, and even ran for mayor. So that's kind of neat. They also do a 73 Kolsch in honor of legendary Cleveland Browns tackle Joe Thomas. So you see they try to tie the history of the city into their beer titles, which I think is pretty cool. I know a lot of places do similar things, but I think it's pretty interesting what they do over there. So this is an oatmeal stout. This has been around for a while. I checked UnTappd. Surprisingly, I haven't had this yet. So this is the first time ever trying this beer. Let's see what we have on it. UnTappd gives it a 3.68, Beer Advocate a 3.89, and on Beer Advocate gets an 87 rating of very good. Going to go with the Great Lakes bottle opener as well to open the Great Lakes beer. I think a while back I ordered some t-shirts and this might have come with it for free. Going to use the Duvel glass today. I don't think I've used this yet in a video. Let's see how this pours. Kind of dark. Can't really see through it again. It's kind of what we'd expect with a stout. Head, light brownish kind of color to it, tannish foam. It's hanging around. Doesn't look too bad. I was reading the reviews, different reviews on Beer Advocate, and they were kind of real high and real low. Some people really didn't like it. Some people loved it. Wasn't a lot of in between. A lot of people were complaining about the head. Head looks nice to me. I mean, it looks like it's hanging around. It's not going anywhere. Pretty persistent, I guess. Nice tan color. Check out the smell. See, this is the way to go. See, if I have this much room, I won't accidentally breathe in any of the head or the foam here. Yeah, roasted malts like I would kind of expect. Probably a little bit of maybe like a dark chocolate thing going on. Let's taste. First off, it's kind of thin-bodied for a stout. I know a lot of people say stouts are heavy in general. I can usually handle stouts no problem. This feels kind of a bit watery, a bit thin on the body of it. Taste, light malt, maybe a little bit of sweetness kind of on the back end there. That's about it. Really not a whole lot going on. Doesn't really taste like coffee like a lot of stouts do. This is an oatmeal stout, so it's supposed to be a little smoother, a little more rich. I'd say it's smoother in the fact that it tastes kind of a little bit thin for a stout. But I hate to say this is really kind of not impressing me too much. I don't think it's bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it really doesn't do anything outstanding. It's kind of a middle of the road stout. Yeah, it makes it a little tough. Goes down easy. Again, maybe if you're a beginner, didn't really want to get into some of the heavier stouts, this might be something to start with. Overall, this is hard to grade. It's not bad, but would I want another one? No, I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't. It would be a thumbs down. If I had to pick a stout, there are a dozen stouts I would drink before I bought another one of these. Kind of a letdown for Great Lakes. Again, it's not bad. Again, the ratings of 3.89 on Beer Advocate, 3.68 on UnTappd. It's not a terrible beer. It just doesn't stand out in any way. It's kind of there. For Great Lakes, it's kind of surprising me. Most of their beers, I think, are pretty solid. Again, don't think it's bad. This one's just simply not for me. If you've had it, if you like it, let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, please hit that thumbs up, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And if you have any friends or family that might be interested in beer videos, please share. We're always looking to grow the conversation and get more people involved in the talks about beer. Hey, until next time, have a safe work week. Cheers.